Right, guys, it's Paul. Quickly give you instructions on exactly what's going to happen or what I want to happen on these YouTube creative or introducing videos that we are booking in. So, if you're watching this, you've probably been interested in. I'm going to interview you, ask you a set amount of questions, give you the content to post on your channel, and share with your followers. Right. So, what is going to happen is we're going to get on a call on a call called Zoom, on a conferencing platform called Zoom. Right, it's free to use, free for you to use. And what's going to happen? I'm going to show you through it, but it's really easy to use. I'm going to send you a link that's going to open a Zoom meeting up. Right, so let me find. It's not in alphabetical order. Where's Zoom there? Oh, it's here, look, right. So it's going to open this little app. So you need to have a computer or an iPad or a phone, whatever's going to be better to record you and whatever sounds better audio-wise. Some of you might have a better computer camera and microphone, or you might have a better iPad or iPhone camera microphone. So set yourself up. You'll get a link and it'll just open this app, right? I can't really show you it as we speak, but it's really easy to use, so don't worry about that. What you might also want to do is set up your regular YouTube camera and film yourself on your main camera if you want to chop it and change it, and you might want to chop my questions out and put a header. This is my trailer. I'm going to talk you through stuff in a minute on what I mean. So you might want to put your funky camera that you use for your YouTube channel above your computer or whatever, right? So we're going to do it on Zoom, right? And what's going to happen is you're going to go and book a 45-minute slot. What this does is when you book a slot, it actually frees me up for 15 minutes before, so I make sure I'm ready for you. And it actually blocks 30 minutes after. So the spot is a 1 hour 15 minutes. But what I wanted to do is we'll get on a chat, we'll talk about what's going to happen, right? We'll explain to you the theory that it's all about you, so it's not about me. So it's not about you thinking you've got to ask me questions. I want to ask you questions to help you with your channel, to help you get out there, and then give you the content to share it with your subscribers. I'm going to share it on my channel, which is Paul Nicholson on YouTube. It's Paul Nicholson Introducing. So I kind of think, should I do a new channel for it or not? I've already got a channel called Paul Nicholson Introducing. I generally introduce technical platforms and stuff, but people are going to be ready for me to introduce things, right? And I'm introducing you and your channel, so I'm going to post it as is. I'm going to cut the front of the video off and cut the back of it off, where we just have chats together, and post the main part bang on my channel, and I'm going to post it as a podcast, right, if the audio's good enough. So that is when we get on a chat, we're going to have a 10-minute chat where I'll say this is what's going to happen and this is and then anything you've got to worry about, you can talk to me for, and then we'll just fire into it, right? So here's the plan. Currently the plan. This may change, right? Everything will evolve. End of November. So if you're a golfing YouTuber or whatever creative you are, I'm going to get a list of boring questions for you, and we're just going to fire through it. So we're going to pause for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to say, right, so-and-so, YouTube creator, 18 quickfire boring golf questions, and I'm just going to go bang, 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 bang. I just want you to give me one-word answers, really. I don't want you to give me detailed things. You can mull over one or two things, but, favourite club, 7-iron. Golf ball you use, Titleist Pro V1. What do you hate most, wind or rain? Rain. Favourite pro golfer, Phil Mickelson, right? So we fly through the boring questions. Then I'm going to say to you, thanks for letting me introduce you. Can you, for those who don't know you in the world, introduce what you do and give us a quick explanation of where you are and how you got here, right? So what I want to do on this part is here, look, introduce yourself, tell the world who you are and what you do. So for those of you I want you to answer this in like a minute, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, right? But what I also want you to think of is this could be your YouTube trailer. This question, the answer to this question could be your YouTube trailer, right? And you're gonna be able to cut it and post it as your, when you go to your channel, the video that you should set up for new visitors. Hi, this is I'm a YouTube golfer. I do blah blah blah, whatever you do, and it be your trailer. So if you haven't got a trailer, so let me go to switch. No, sorry, don't switch account. Let me go to this one, Happy Me Inc. Right? If I go as a different subscriber, I'm subscribed, aren't I? It should be set up to play your trailer, right? You know what I mean. So what I want you to do is that first question I want to be your YouTube trailer, right? We'll talk about this as we start. Then I'm going to ask you another question, something along the lines of, how did you get into golf? This is more going to be, how did you get into golf? How old were you? And can you explain things, how it makes you feel in your life and stuff like that, right? And again, this is another story. You're going to tell me a story how you got playing golf when you were 8 with your parents or your mates, and you loved it, and ever since then you've been hooked, or you didn't play golf, or you quit golf, right? It's a story. I want you to tell me stories, right? So again, this is another video you can cut and post, how I got into golf, right? Or whatever the niche is we're talking about. What made you become a YouTube golf creator? Again, another story. Tell me why you got into it, who got you into it, and we'll then go in from this story, we'll go into another one of like, how do you deal with bad comments, too much workload, managing it with work-life balance, and again, tell me a story about maybe some negative comments or negative vibes, or how you deal with it. And again, we'll say, how does that relate to things you do in your work, in your life? Anything else you've got, I'll have a quick chat, say, do you want me to promote anything for you? Have you got some event coming up? This will be the what have you got coming up that you're launching that you want people to know about? And again, you can cut it. You can cut this video and post it. So I'm going to give you, hopefully, one long video that you can cut up. You can post it as one long video, or you can cut it up into 8 different stories for your video, for your Facebook or your Twitter or your Instagram. I don't know where you want to put it, right? Or just 8 videos on YouTube. And finally, if you're up for it, the Happy Me questions, where I'm going to say 2 things really. We're going to talk about, especially if you've answered this one up here, what's your handicap, and how what's your handicap this time next year, right? So we're going to ask Happy Me questions, where the $2,000 question is really, what's your dream job? And we're going to talk about the dream job and what you really want to do and really want to achieve. And if it's different to this stuff, I may try and talk you out of doing this stuff, right? But again, this is eye-opening. This is maybe something you don't want to share. You can cut this part of the video off and don't share it with anybody else. It's completely up to you what you share and what you don't, right? And I'm going to ask you to either print this picture out or just draw it on a piece of paper. So all you got to do is draw 4 boxes, put in potential, action, results, belief, stroke certainty, and then 4 arrows, right? That's all you got to draw. You don't have to draw the 1 to 10. And I'm going to talk you through going after these goals with this diagram, and we'll also talk about your creativity and how this diagram, if you stop doing stuff, will eventually make you quit. So that's the Happy Me bit that we're going to finish on, right? So hopefully we'll get in, we'll get out, we'll be done within 30, 35, 40 minutes. If we're getting on and we're just asking questions, we'll just leave it running, right? As I say, I've booked out an extra 30 minutes at the end of the call if it overlaps, and so it doesn't book on anybody else's time. So all you've got to do is sign up. You're going to get a page. What you can also do is, if you're not ready for the full shebang interview, I've also put up a quick call. So if you're not sure what to do and you're still here, but you're not quite, you're teetering off of whether to let me interview you, to introduce you, just book a time, right? 4 o'clock, 4:30, and put your name in, put your email in. That's all you have to do. But there is other questions that help me get research on you. So, YouTube channel, give me a YouTube channel name, Twitter handles, Instagram, so I can go out and check you out. Tell me anything you want to talk about beforehand. If there's things that you think that nobody will know and you want me to know about them. But again, we're going to have a quick chat before we start, so you might want to tell me in there as well. Understand that I'm not a life coach, so when I start doing this diagram on you, understand that I'm not a life coach. I'm not a guru. It's just something I believe will motivate and keep you positive, keep you moving forward. Agree. You can put I want to post it on my channel, and agree to let me post it on my channel. And then anything that you think's off limits, just write in there. And then if you've used Zoom or not, and if you haven't, I'll give you some information how to sign up. So all I'm saying is, the video got a lot longer. We're gonna get on a call. I'm gonna tell you, and we're gonna fire into these. Oh, sorry. And then when to finish the call, I'm gonna ask you what does a great 2020 look like. This is gonna be the final question of the interview, and as you finish, we'll just stop talking. I don't want to riff about. Thanks for letting me interview you at the end, or thanks for blah blah blah. I want to get us in at the start, get you on your trailer, get us out at the end, and then afterwards we'll leave a pause and then we'll say goodbye to each other, sort of off air, if you know what I mean. If that all sounds good, jump on, sign up. Don't stress about it. It's not going to be that hard, but I want to give you more content for your channel. I want to give you some ideas on the Happy Me side that might get you moving forward when we get into the Happy Me part of it. But hopefully we'll all just have some fun and help everybody grow. If you're a golf YouTuber, get more people out golfing, get more people having fun, and see where we go. Any questions, you know where I am. Fire a comment, just ask away. Cheers.